So we made it to book 3. Yay. This is the portion on accomplishments. We have to remember that success in yoga is not viewed the same way as we might view success in the world. Success in yoga is being willing to and open enough to make a beautiful hot mess and be okay with it. Success in yoga is about seeing inside and feeling that space of self that allows us to be present and open and willing to come to the mat and allow that moment to be safe and sacred and personal. So the vibhutis, the accomplishments in yoga, we don't want to view them the same way that, and maybe we don't, but the same way that we might view success in the world with chalking things off and, oh, now I have my handstand. That's all bullshit. That's not what it's about. So Sutra 3.1 is Dise Bandhaha Chittasya Dharana. Dharana is the binding of the mind to one place, object, or idea. So it says, when the chitta, or the sum total of the mind is bound by one thing into one place, it is dharana. In other words, in dharana, you are training the mind. It's the beginning of meditation. So we've been talking about this a lot. You know, the pratyahara at the end of book 2, pratyahara, dharana, to dhyana, to this space of concentration, meditation, one-pointedness. I love this piece at the bottom. There's such sweet little parts of this book, but he says, never give up, and never think, oh, I'm unfit for meditation. That's the biggest mistake people make. They think that the minute they sit and close their eyes, everything should be beautiful. If the mind runs here and there, they say, meditation's not my thing. But it's like practicing piano or playing guitar or cooking. How many times have you cooked your fingers instead of the vegetables? I like that. Nothing is learned that easily. While learning to bicycle, how many times did you fall down? He says, remember what Patanjali says in Book 1, Sutra 14, practice becomes firmly grounded when well attended to for a long time, without break, and in all earnestness. Yes. This very practice itself is called concentration. The mind running, you're bringing it back. It's running, you're bringing it back. You're taming a monkey. Once it's tamed, it will listen to you. Yes. So, my best advice, 28 years in, and I would be truly not healthy without my sits every day. I sit an hour, 5 days a week, and I need, and often more, I need that time to reset and to rejuvenate my own spirit and to feel complete and to honor and know what my internal work is. My best advice is just sit. Even if it's for 5 minutes a day, just sit. Because it's going to change your day. And it's going to change the way that you start thinking about and viewing things and people and places. And it really does allow us to see that patterning of the mind, this spinning that is just too much. So start with 5 minutes. If you have to set a timer because you're type A and ultra organized, and do it. Set a timer for 5 minutes. And then what you're gonna find is that it's not enough time, that it just doesn't feel like you're able to really journey or get anywhere, go anywhere. So then 1 day a week, make it 10, then 2, then 3, etc., etc. And then eventually, you know, my sits are an hour. I love them. It takes me, even after this long, it takes me a good 10 minutes to quiet the shit that's spinning. My kids, my house, my dogs, my cats, my hobby, my life, all of it. My students, my studios, all of it. So you have to give yourself enough time to be able to really feel and find that space of quiet. But if you give yourself enough time to do that, again, the pratyahara allows you to find the space of dharana. And you know, he has all these suggestions. He's like, just use whatever works product, stare at something, candle gazing, or mantra, or breath, or it doesn't matter what you choose. Just choose something that can allow you to focus inside. And that doorway, again, that we knock on, becomes that space of liberation and opening us up to what we really need to see. I found my cancer through meditation, and every time it was back, I knew it was because of my sit, not because of the people that were in charge or the authorities that were supposed to know. It was because I sat still and I listened. And that really is important. It's what we really need to be doing, sitting still and listening. Our answers, they're in there. We just have to be patient enough to find them or let them find us. You know, it said that the only difference between prayer and meditation, if there is a difference at all, is that in prayer you're asking for something, and in meditation you're sitting and waiting for the answers. I really don't feel there's a difference between the two of them. I think it depends on how you pray, and it depends on how you meditate. Same. All right, sit. So 5 minutes a day, that's your homework. 5 minutes all week. And then see what happens, see what changes. And then maybe try again, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Shanti.